Buenas noches y bienvenidos al musical de Matilda, de Edelweiss School, patrocinada por SFI Consulting, empresa inmobiliaria y Coolmod, tienda online de gaming y electrónica.
Como ya sabréis, el dinero obtenido de la venta de entradas será destinado al Hogar de Niñas Santa María Goretti, en Huancarama, Perú. Muchas gracias por colaborar con esta causa solidaria.
El musical es íntegramente en inglés, pero en esos libretos que os hemos entregado en la entrada encontraréis un breve resumen en castellano de lo que ocurre en cada escena.
Los alumnos de primero de la ESO llevamos muchos meses trabajando en este proyecto con mucha ilusión y esperamos que lo disfrutéis tanto como nosotros.
Y ahora pónganse cómodos, guarden silencio y apaguen sus teléfonos móviles. Por favor, no hagan fotos ni vídeos, que ya hay fotógrafos para eso, para no distraer a los actores.
Os dejamos con Matilda.
¡Que comience el espectáculo!
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry, look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with a book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. That's not normal for a girl to be thinking all the time.
I'm going to call you in a minute. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal in my life, and you have to listen to this?
What about me? I've had a whole house to look after. Do you think dinners microwave themselves? I am off to bleach my hair.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. American businessman, your genius husband has sold 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about Americans?
Fair is to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Being fair doesn't get you anywhere, you stupid little thing. Thank God, Michael has inherited his father's brain. I, son? Michael.
Well, I take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I won't enjoy it because of the way you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with the stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress. I get trust, scared woman she is. She used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. And I imagine what's going to do to the little, stupid goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off your bed, you little big worm. ¿Qué tal?
Jack and you went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say, so the grand fool was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. One why we didn't just sing that story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but solely. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find this life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and worry, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If it's wrong, let's get on top you. Might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to do it right. Nobody else gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me's gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little naughty. Plenty learn head-eye. It's the strong, keeper of children. All of violence, head-turning for men. Yep.
son. Good hair means good brain.
Your hair, it's green.
Ah! My hair's green!
When your nurse did you do that? Maybe you used some of mommy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you're doing here, student man.
My hair. Oh, my lovely hair. Oh, I got my D today. The Americans. What shall I do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, pissy boy?
Mom, would you like to see our story?
Don't be disgusting.
The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mom wants me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you told me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They perform some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other.
Which was so deep that it was said, cats will pour as they pass them, and dogs will weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything,
Everything.
but
But the one thing we do not have, we do not have a child.
The sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to men. It is called
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is so destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know, Mrs. Phelps. Bye. See you tomorrow.
After your first day of school,
My mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm his special little guy. I am a princess. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You'll soon see you're escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're wasting energy. Cause your life as you know is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside these cages for ages. This living hell. But when I try, I can't remember. But before my life has ended, before happy days were over, before I heard the pealing of the bell. I was curious, so innocently asked a what we said. If you wait for phys ed. What's phys ed? Physical education. It's transport speciality. My daddy says I will be the teacher's pet.
School is really fun, according to my mom.
This is how we learn the alphabet.
The alphabet you've got to learn to listen, kids.
So if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see the escaping tragedy. And even if you put in hints of effort, when you're wasting energy, cause your life and you is ancient history. I have suffered in the jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for years. This living hell. I can try, I can't remember. But for my life, I let them move my heart in anger. However, before I had the feeling of the end. You was curious. Some reason they ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to start a place, I'm gonna teach you. I think of you. You listen here, my dear, your parents are ready. Instead of the lane, you got it, stay at the trouble and remember to be extremely careful. Why didn't you hear what we said? You wait for phys ed. That you wait for phys ed, you see the empty, and the penalty, you are left, you be the best. Why? That you wait for phys ed.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Well, yes, I need to learn to read words so I could learn to read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is a big branch of words. So if you can't read sentences, then you can't read books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Yes, more than one. I love books.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Ring, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter. Don't just stand there. Come on in.
Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood. Excellent man. He told me to watch out of the brat. She told me she's a real word.
Oh, no, headmistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum es magitum.
Bambinatum es magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it has been her who put that sting bomb on my desk this morning.
Oh, no, headmistress. Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
I think this little girl should be placed on the 11 years old.
What about rules, Honey? Rules. We can do that.
I believe that Matilda is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school? Look at these shiny trophies. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? Do you think the number one could ignore the rules? No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay always inside the circle. And if you want to reach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Apply just one simple rule, honey, for hammer throwing, life and school, and always say your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I must tell you, headmistress, it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty question asking Americans.
Oh,
Ah!
don't tell me we're not rich.
You took a look at the first car and said that the cars were broken.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what is this? Another flaming book. What's wrong with the TV?
Oh no, it's a lovely book. You should read it. I'm sure you'd...
That's what they think of you, lovely.
No, it's a library book.
You show the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my yoga session.
Do we have any super glue?
Yes, in the cupboard. In fact, why don't you stick your stupid book in your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you yourself to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you let to, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye, you boy!
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache?
No, it's fine. I think they just...
Fit. Well, I better be around you in case they start to squeeze at your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think we should be best friends.
Hide me! Someone poured a whole can of honey onto Transport's chair, and someone tell her I did it. Now she's after me.
But that's not right.
Once Agatha Transbull decides you're guilty, you're squeezed.
They are saying she's gonna put me in choky.
What's choky?
They say it's a couple in her office where she throws children. It has nails and spikes and pieces of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent when you haven't been good, and it's made of spice and wood. And if it's a night not to ring, and even if you could, there are nails on the buttons and you wish you stood. When the heat is scream and the door is closed, you cannot see span, nor the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or even scream in your head, even reach your mouth.
All right, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You'd better hide. Quick, lasers, now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel shares his room with his snoring grandmother. That's why he often falls asleep with any warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
It's time to go to school yet, Mom? Huh? This is not my bedroom at all. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
what have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But Mom says they made me look pretty.
Then your mother eats it once. You, what is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
So just so you know, she's my best friend.
Wow!
Thursday, celebrating all the beautiful green things in the world, like lettuce and peas. Tomorrow not one? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Oh, now that is how you do. Oh, I'm gonna leave the sun. This is like rain.
Se suponía.
Just knock on the door.
Who is it?
Hello, it's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh, well, come in if you must. I'm in the middle of my yoga session.
As you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children at this level aren't expected to read.
Oh, well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we have tried like girls to be clever, Miss Tuntuni. Looks are more important than books. Look at you, and now look at me. You choose books, I choose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Oh, Jenny, the more that you try, the more you look like a fool. You're just a teacher. This is not your problem. Then go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know how special she is. And what kind of person would I be if I let her fall through the cracks? She needs someone strong to stand by her side. Instead, she found me, pathetic little me. And another door's closed, and Jenny's outside.
Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the scapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamites in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No, cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract. Paid for posters, publicity, a contract is a contract. you will perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No, what's happening next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, tomorrow I will bring you a selection of clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and you can ask me any questions that you want. How does that sound? Matilda, why? This is the biggest hug in the world.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit to what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, there's a sneak like a shrimp into the kitchen and I stole a slice of my private chocolate cake.
No, I did not.
Miss Transwood, Matilda's been here all morning.
Well, this crime took place before the school started, so she's guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really sort of almost thinking about owning up. Maybe. But I was having problems with my belly, and the trenchbull cake was so good I scoffed it down too quick. And it was beginning to fight back.
See? I didn't do anything.
You're a thief and a crook, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas warped from my mouth and drifted onto the trenchbull's face.
Bruce Bogtrotter!
Yes, miss?
You like my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, and I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, as well as you enjoyed the cake? That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Well then, thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. Oh, cook. What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you're full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they eat the entire cake.
But...
No buts, eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought about that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat. Eat. Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, Bruce, he can't, you surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's quite elastic, his quantum blow make him so, he's fantastic. Look at him go, I can watch, Bruce. You'll never get me something to abuse, or your immense abuse. See what I choose, Bruce. For every soul that you are taken in the news, we never thought it was possible.
I got carried away.
That's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well, good show, Bugtrotter. Now, come along.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. The second is chokey.
What?
No, please, Miss Transpool, you can't.
Do you think I will allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? An idiot?
No, no, please, don't take me to chokey. No!
But that's not right.
Mira el micrófono.
The repent section.
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepare themselves for the most incredible feat had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Sometimes.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other to put up the flames in your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry, go on.
The tricks started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and the spiky objects, and suddenly the big locks ping open, and the huge change fell away, and the scapolitist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can look.
He grabs her hands, and suddenly the flames are coming to foam before they can both blow into pieces.
Hooray, so the story has a happy ending.
No,
No?
no, the scapolitist used just a touch too much foam, and suddenly their hands became sleepy, and she fell.
Did he survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the end of her little finger. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the scapolitist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help with the daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the scapolitist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh yes, of course. I'd better go.
I will be tall enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day.
be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. And when I grow up, just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Just because you find us in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying you think that it's okay, but that's not right.
Everyone, gather round. I want my family to share my triumph, not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the millage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one back, but could I?
Backward.
When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed the drill and using my incredible mind, I attached it on the speedometer of the first car, switched it on and waked it on reverse.
Backward.
Exactly. Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backward.
10 minutes later, the American showed up, expensive suits, dark glasses.
Americans are nocturnal. I saw it in a program last night.
That was a program about butchers.
Same thing. And did it work? Amazing, we are rich.
But they trusted you, and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to your school and tell your teacher you're never going back.
What? No!
And I have her fun. And you will not read another book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you're nasty little pig.
Backwards.
The Scapolici's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the women to great cruelties, until one day she exploded. And the aunt bit her and threw her into a dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in the grief for my wife, I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us the most? I love you so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Scapolici's thought turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, isn't it? So let's see what happens when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last time the little girl ever saw her father.
What? What are you doing with those books, woman?
They are for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading and an age for being a 50 little tot. And these are tots. Sit! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories, but that is not teaching at all. For educate the child, we must first guide the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Transbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are totally included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Transbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Disgusting. Revolting. I say revolting. And I think it's time to start a fish head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline. Discipline. For children who aren't listening, we must be insisting on rigidity and discipline. They just want discipline.
She's smart.
Discipline, and it will not stop until you are squashed. Discipline.
Look what I found, a newt. I'm going to put it in the Transbull.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are weak. You are pathetic. You are, in fact, a sniveling little Newt? 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 You!
Not me. I didn't.
You fire repulses my little sinner!
Oh no! Stop! Leave him alone, you big bad bully!
How dare you? You are not fit enough to win this school. You must be in prison, in the deepest darkness prison.
Have you ever wondered, will I have a bad hair when I say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I'm wondering inside my head. I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind are bidden. These stories delivered to me fully written. When everyone shouts like they seems to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I wish just they stop, my dad and my mom. And the tallies and stories will stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but this noise become anger, and the anger is the light. It's burning inside will not usually fade, but it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything is quiet. Like silent, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned into a book, or a person walking the roof. And all the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip, tip over, tip, tip over.
And I tell you that there is nothing that I shall not do. No land to which I shall not go. No punishment I shall know. What is it? The newt? What is it? The newt? It's heading north. The newt. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers.
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I move it with my eyes. Am I strange? What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I think we shouldn't be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's not room in my head for all my brain, so I have to squish it through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She is unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Yes, he's always saying, Matilda, what a pleasure to have a daughter as. That's not true, Miss Honey. He never say that. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see.
And what about you, Miss Honey? You, teachers, never share your life with the students. Is your family supportive of you?
Well, Matilda, I used to live with my aunt. But one day, I came across an old shed and fell completely in love with it. So, I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I have lived there ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And then, when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. And she even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I found it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe that he actually had an accident, which is what she said it happened.
But do you think she did him? Don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman make me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? No, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Mr. Lunchbowl?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. One simple answer wrong and shall go to choking. You spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey told us. He's very good at teaching.
Nonsense! You stand up and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
I've told them, that's all. With kindness, patience, and respect.
How dare you to bring all those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell or go to Choki, and I shall warn you, it has silent letters.
S-U-B-E-R.
Oh dear, Davy.
K.
I'm so sorry. It has a silent set. You're going to Choki.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I have it wrong, miss. You have to put me in Choki too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-B. Dog. And me.
Table. X-A-B-L-Y. Table. And me.
What's going on? Stop that!
You can put us in Choki. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. R-T-X-W-P. Bully.
Stop that!
Revolting. R-V-O-C-A-C-A-C-A-C-D. Revolting.
Put me in Choki too. You can put all us in Choki, miss. Come now, maggots. Do you think I didn't thought that? I have Chokis from every one of you.
Look, there is writing on the blackboard.
This is Magnus.
No, it can't be.
If my Jenny back her house,
No!
then leave,
No.
or I will get you like you told me.
No. No.
Run! 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 Run!
Whoa. Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we
Fought
fought
for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the jockey does that. Never again will the people eat on. Never again will the doughty when my mom says I'm a miracle. Never again will they leave me behind. Never again we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children. Still our revolting song. And we'll have the trance revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children. Still our revolting song. And we'll have the trance revolting. We will become a screaming hole. Take out the hockey stick and you sing out that song.
Never again will we be ignored. And private pictures on the board.
We're revolting. We're gonna be there how we like. If you never got wrong, wrong is right. Everyone can know what we want. Get everything if you know it. Inside the line. If we disagree at the same time, there's nothing that we can do. She can take my hand and say to you the thing
it said that my parents would have turned up, and that I was the owner of a beautiful house, which was, we know, by my evil aunt, one Agatha Transwood.
Who was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was said that it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpower. But she was still stuck whose parents were mean and cruel and called her names.
Forever and we're never coming back.
Living? Where and why?
Somewhere. We are running away because District Brain sold 155 old bangers to an American illegal organization.
They're here. Hide.
Where's your father?
I don't know.
Your father's a stupid man and assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, but I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't get to meet a lot of people who are smart like you. Most of the people I have to deal with, all their thinking is backwards.
Backward.
How can I have one of my friends teach your father manners? And when he leaves the hospital, he will be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
It's a very tempting offer, but I think I have enough of revenge.
Your father is very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I will look after her with love and respect, and I'll pay for everything.
Do you mean leave our daughter here with you?
You call me your daughter?
And would you like to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
Would you look after her?
I do.
We are bits of the room, so yes.
Thank you.
No. Que me coges el micro.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
Hug her.
And Miss Honey had her back, and they hardly noticed how the wormwoods sped into the distance, because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.